people on this app as far as creators go. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get into it this morning. Once we get to 10,000 likes and people get time to get in here and get settled, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Jack Doherty and this fly situation, because I'm not happy with that either. Hi, Pookie. I'm doing well. How are you, love? Welcome in, everybody. Tap the screen, drop your daily heart me's, and say hello. Happy Friday. I'm happy to see you guys. Yeah. Oops. Thank you, Jazz. And then can you move the videos that I shared about it? I think I put them under influencer drama. Can you move them so I don't forget? And then whoever just posted, I think it was Gretchen, can you move yours? Thank you for the populars. Popular. I wanna be popular. If everybody can hit share and repost one time. Hello, Chaotic Court. How are you? Hello, Mama Bear. Hello, everybody. Yeah, no, we're going to talk about it because, you know, as many of you know, Alexa, volume down. I don't ever, like, hold my tongue when it comes to racism. The situation with James, Barb, and Jeffree is not that at all. It is a white man, or whatever Jeffree is, pretending to be so outraged by something that doesn't even exist. Thank you, Nosy. Not that, but I always enjoy hearing your perspective on things because I think that you always give me a perspective that I don't experience. And so I appreciate that. We're going to talk about it. That's what we're going to... I'm screaming, Nosy. Get the fuck out. It's too early for your shenanigans. Get out of my life. Get out of my life right now. Ooh, you ain't shit. You are not shit for that. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect. Not Jeff. Loves to manipulate the public. Good morning, Mama. You have personal beef. Tell us, Jazzy, what is it? What did Jeffree say? I mean, what hasn't he said? What did Katie say? Oh, yeah. But we're going to talk about it. When we get to 10K likes, let's get everybody settled because I want people to be here. Hello, Faith. How are you, my gorge? Thank you for your heart meme. It's good to see you today. He's disgusting. He's disgusting. But we're going to talk about it. Let's get settled in. No worries. Thank you, Jersey. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate you. If you haven't already, please drop your daily heart me's. Other than that, send me a huge gift. That's what I'm talking about, Kylene. Turn it the fuck up. Slay the house down, boots, mama, or whatever they say, whatever the gays say. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for your heart, me, Stephanie Garcia. How are you, beautiful girl? Yeah, we're definitely going to talk about it. Definitely going to talk about it. I do. Because I think it deserves talking about. I think that, especially with, it's not even just about it being Jeffree. I think that, and so I want any person of color in my chat to respond to this if they don't mind. I think that in a time where we should be calling out racism at every turn, no matter what. I don't care how minimal white people try to make it in that situation. I think that we should be calling it out all the time. I think that falsely calling out and screaming racism, especially as a white man doing that and trying to use his one black friend to be like the fucking spokesperson for fucking anti-racism is it goes against everything that people are fighting for. Like, what are we doing? So again, I know I keep saying we'll talk about it. We are going to talk about it. We are also going to be talking about Jack Doherty and his continued efforts to exploit anything and anyone and everyone that he possibly can, as if nobody cares about racists anymore. Right. The irony of Jeffree Star calling anybody racist is beyond. Hey, Big T, what up, pretty girl? But yeah, we're gonna talk about Jack and Fly and that Stella situation and all that. And we're gonna talk about this situation. Hey, Green-Eyed Mama. Because I'm floored. I'm so annoyed by it. I'm so... Thank you for the music, mate. I thought it said music male. And I was like, what's that? Stella needs to learn to stay the fuck home. Stella needs... I was going to say something else. Good morning, Stacey. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome in. Tap the screen. Drop your daily heart me. Say hello in the chat. There was one other thing I wanted to talk about this morning, and I don't remember what it was. Thank you for your rosa. Happy Friday, Broody. How are you? Yeah, Stella needs to check into a rehab herself. They all do. But I really want to focus on... I want to focus on Fly's well-being, but I also want to focus on how Jack Doherty is profiting. No, I don't do that, Alvina, but thank you so much, my love. Off of the downfall of everyone around him. Absolutely, Jersey. Oh, what's going on? What's going on in the chat? We all okay over here. I hope you're well. Yes, lay the house down, boots. Thought he was still locked up. That's how long. Didn't he just get locked up for some rug charges? Who? Jack? Yes. Hello, Tracy. Good morning. Yes. But like I said, we'll start at 10K likes. If you're just coming in, drop your daily heart me. And say hello. Happy Friday. What was the best thing that happened this week for you, and what are you most looking forward to this weekend? And then we'll get started here in just That wouldn't be a good idea. Including my trees and not the exploding ones. What are the exploding ones? That's what the vote was for? Yeah. You can't read? Oh, my bad. My bad. Happy National Pie Day. Ooh, really quick before we get started, what's everybody's favorite pie in the chat? Hell. Oh, okay. God damn it, Kylene. Why do you do this shit? Wow, cracking because it's so cold. Michigan. I started sweating when I went out with the dogs this morning. I'm done. Okay, I'm done. I graduate in May from college. Yes, please be done. Alyssa, thank you for your donation on Venmo. I'm screaming. Not the memo with it. I'm crying. Y'all are fucking stupid, bro. Thank you for the galaxy. Can I just say, Alexa, volume down too. Can I just say that nothing irks me more than when these like battle people call it a galaxy, or whatever they say. It infuriates me. I don't know why. It's just another thing that pisses me off. But anyway, we're not to 10K yet, so I'm going back off camera and hitting my vape. Facts. I call it a gallywag, if anything, because I'm just weird. A gallywag. Okay. I did. Oh, Alyssa, you didn't hear me. I said thank you, and then I laughed at your memo. I appreciate that, my love. You were so funny. Thank you for the hand heart. Jenna, thank you for your heart me. How are you, beautiful? Thank you, Alyssa. You are always so good to me. I appreciate you. I appreciate that you like to donate outside of this app. It is extremely helpful because I don't only get 40% of it. Good morning, Kim. How are you, mama? We're going to start here in just a second. First topic is going to be the James niece, Jeffree Star, Barbs situation. And then we're going to go into the Jack Doherty fly, that whole thing. So, 092190. Let's pull that up. Let's see where Jazz put that folder. Oh. Okay. How do you know how long you have watched? Watched what? What did Alyssa say? Oh, wait, what? Oh, I think it gives you, in your, like, where you do your heart me at the top, I think it tells you. Like, it rewards you with stuff. I think. Like, I don't know. Thank you for the level up sparks, Alyssa. Stop. What is this? Not Faith Langhorn. Where did we put... Oh, Jeffree James. Got it. Okay. Thank you, Jazzy. Okay, let me turn this up. Alexa, pause. Yeah, okay, it does. Thank you. Hi, Grindel. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Drop your daily heart me. Say hello in the chat. Hit repost and share if you can one time. And let's get started. We're at 10K likes. We are on a schedule today. We're going to try to be on a schedule. Hola, ¿cómo estás, Tanisha? We're going to try to get on a schedule every week.
It's very creative, and, you know, it's the thought that counts.
Barbs, he spent 7 hours. He went to the store several times.
Really?
I got wigs, went to a wig store. I was cutting wigs, hot gluing. I ordered hot glue guns.
James, is that what you've been doing all day?
Yes. My life is dedicated.
Actually, I want y'all to see this instead of just hearing it. because I think that that also is important. So we're gonna. Hello.
Very creative, and it's the thought that counts.
Barbs, he spent 7 hours. He went to the store several times.
Really?
I got wigs, went to a wig store. I was cutting wigs, hot gluing. I ordered hot glue guns.
So just pause really
Is that what you've
quickly.
been doing all-
So Jeffree adds that to show how much effort he put into this, right? That's why Jeffree says it. Barb's reaction shows she's appreciative. She can't believe it. She is like, wow, he really cared enough to put time, effort, and energy, his money, his resources into this. It wasn't done with malicious intent whatsoever. You can see that by her reaction. And you can see that when Jeffree says what he says. Let's start that over real quick.
It's very creative, and
So now it's, hold on. So first it's creative, right? First it's creative.
Barbs, he spent 7 hours. He went to the store several times.
Really?
I got wigs, went to a wig store. I was cutting wigs, hot gluing. I ordered hot glue guns.
James, is that what you've been doing all day?
Yes. My life is dedicated. I just finished.
Okay.
I burnt my thumb.
Oh, is that...
Wait. How did you burn your thumb?
Hot glue gun.
Oh.
Okay. They love them. Thanks, guys. That makes you feel really good. It was our promotion for the big series.
Look how excited he is, dude.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, now we're excited. W promo, she says. And now.
Someone. I just don't get why he loved them. That's why he made it to them. Huh?
You don't love us. You don't know us. You've never met us in person. You're a TikTok.
me.
You're a TikTok battler. You put on a character. We don't even know who the really you are, motherfucker.
Disgusting.
Yo, I was told, like, last night I was sitting in the bed and I was just like, so humiliated. I was so humiliated. I was like, wow.
I was angry for hours.
Hours, Jeffree says. Angry for hours.
Wish I would've known.
Angry for hours about something that didn't even have to do with him. This is the same man who uses the N-word. This is the same man that just a week ago made a comment about deportation centers and immigrants, has laughed and joked about it, has said that trans people are not real, who has made every racist remark you can possibly think of when it comes to black people. He is so offended that he was angry and upset about it for hours, he says.
I should have talked to him, but like I said, I respect people's time. I respect battles. That's just what it was. But you could tell the whole time I was so uncomfortable.
Nope,
And I was
couldn't actually.
I was like, I'm ready to bounce whenever she is, and you were like, let's fucking rock it. And I was like, okay. Yeah. And then they want to play all the games, and everyone get
Disgusting.
I'm glad they got their little money. I hope they can pay their mortgage this month with being racist.
Oh, he most certainly can. And he wasn't being racist. You are the only racist that sat within that group.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Good for them, huh?
Good for them.
Yeah.
You don't even know what to say, Jeffree, because you don't even know how to call out racism.
I make one joke and they want to try to act like I'm the villain of the year as usual. I didn't even mention anyone's.
One joke. Is that a joke, Jeffree? That's the joke, right? Because you didn't just make one joke. You actually didn't make any jokes. You've made several disgusting, degrading comments about all races across the board since you've had a platform.
Ethnicity, and I have a whole group of people attacking me every day, telling me to myself.
Nobody's telling you that. Shut up.
Nope, they're gonna let this slip right under like it never happened.
Oh, good God.
All over my FYP, like me last week.
Pathetic.
I just showed it to the 3 TikTokers. Maya was horrified.
Yo, I woke up to DMs from people that was like, you do know that that's like, that was blackface, right?
Right, Joe Mama.
What is TikTok going to do about it?
Do about what?
Yeah, what are they going to do about it? Because if that would have been anybody else, page would have been gone.
Oh, whatever.
Anybody else. All of these people screen recorded it and said it was funny.
Good God.
Watch the screen recording. Yeah, entertainment purposes only. But when I'm making jokes all night, it's racist, right?
You made a joke about deportation centers. People are being stripped from their homes. People are being unalived, Jeffree. It's not something to joke about.
Yes, Bree. And I know all you weirdos watching that actually don't give two fucks about us. I know you're so mad you can't comment in this chat right now. I know you're
mad.
I know you're
so mad.
You screen recording losers. The fact that any of y'all are even acting like this is acceptable is disgusting.
Oh, shut up. You're a joke.
And Barbs is so upset, she's flying to Wyoming right now so we can be together. Because fucks ruin our day.
Yeah.
She's at the airport flying to my house right now. My friend is so upset, and y'all don't give a fucking rat's ass about it.
Nope, sure don't.
Y'all are so hypocritical. You want to come for me for one little joke? A white straight...
You used to run down the street screaming the N-word with a hard ER. Shut the fuck up.
And a black-faced doll. Why is it not on the fucking...
It's not blackface. She's black. Do you know what blackface is? Numbnuts?
Because y'all love to bully her, y'all hate to see a black woman win, and the homophobia and racism that y'all really place on us...
Oh, now you're worried about homophobia.
...is exhausting.
But you don't care about trans people, so why should they care about you? Why should any of us? Oh, I can't wait to make a response video. Okay. He is MAGA. But that's okay, because it's Jeffree. And anything that Jeffree wants to do is completely fine. The rules don't apply to Jeffree Star. Haven't you heard? So let's talk about it. I want to know people's thoughts, opinions. If anybody has a differing opinion, please share. Let's be respectful in the chat. Let's not attack anyone. I'm going to give you mine. Mine is this. Jeffree Lynn Star, or whatever his middle name is, tries to make every single situation about himself. This has nothing to even do with him, yet he is inserting himself and trying to act like he is just so offended. On top of that, he is misplacing his own racism onto someone who is arguably one of the least racist white people, and I do believe that that racism very much exists within white people. Hear me when I say this. White people are inherently racist. It is what we are taught from the moment we are brought into this world. By our family, by our friends, by society, by celebrities, in sports, in education, in every aspect of life, we are taught racism. It is embedded in us. We have the opportunity, and it is up to us to learn differently, to educate ourselves, and to do better. But that is the hand that we are dealt. And I'm not being like, oh, woe is us. I'm saying that is just part of it. Jeffree has been one of the most racist, most vile, most disgusting creators since he started social media back in the MySpace days. He's never truly apologized. He's never taken accountability, and he never will, because Jeffree Star doesn't think that he does anything wrong. Only everybody else does the things wrong. Everybody else is racist. Everybody else is transphobic. Everybody else is X, Y, and Z except for him. Out of all the creators you could have picked, why did you pick James? Arguably one of the most kind, one of the most loving, one of the most supportive people on this app. Out of anybody you could have went after and tried to call racist and get canceled, you had to go after James fucking Niece, man. Like, you are so jealous of everybody that you picked James? He's literally, he gives the most to everyone on this app. Creators, his chat, people, other streamers that he doesn't even know. He is constantly pouring into people, building people up. And you pick him, Jeffree, of all... No, not James Charles. Ew. James Niece. Sorry for my reaction to James Charles. Not a fan of either. No. James, the nut guy. Here, I can show him to you.
I just don't get why.
Oh, wait.
He let them.
Because someone is texting.
Oh, not reheated popping up. This guy. Top left.
And very creative. And, you know, it's the thought that counts.
Thanks, Barbs.
Barbs, he spent 7 hours.
Look how happy he is, y'all.
Really?
Wigs, went to wig store. I was cutting wigs, hot gluing. I ordered hot glue guns.
James, is that what you've been doing all day?
Yeah,
Yes.
Barbs, it is.
My life is dedicated. I just finished.
Look at her face. Does that give awkward? Does that give uncomfortable? Does that give...
My thumb.
Oh, is that
How did you, wait. How did you burn your thumb?
Hot glue gun.
Oh.
They love them. Thanks, guys. That makes you feel really good. That was our promotion for the big series.
Look how happy he is.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, W promo.
Yeah, that was W promo.
Oh, wait a second, Barbs. I thought you were extremely uncomfortable. Extremely uncomfortable. You wanted to leave the entire time. Right, Barbs? You fucking cunt. Ugh. They are so disgusting. The way that they try to tear everyone down. Nothing is ever good enough for them. Nothing is ever good enough for them. They take and they take and they take. And they what is blowing my mind, and again, I want somebody to have a conversation with if somebody has an opposing view. And it won't be an attack, and it will be a very respectful conversation. I'm trying to understand, why of all people, James Niece and Bubba, they are two of the most kind people on this app. They literally are never in controversy. They literally don't ever say and do anything offensive to people. And I am the first one to say that if a black person is telling you that what you are doing is racist, you don't get to decide that it's not. This might be the exception for me, because I don't think it's even coming from Barbs. I think it's coming from Jeffree. And Barbs is just... she's on that Jeffree train that she's been riding. And so she's jumping on it and being like, oh, well, you know, my twin, which is like diabolical to say, my twin is saying this, so it must be true, right? Jeffree's saying it, so I've got to agree with it. How disgusting. Good morning, team. I just am so confused. Jeffree talking about, Barbs is on her way to Wyoming because she's so distraught and she needs to come be with her bestie. So she is so offended by racism that she's getting on a plane and flying across the country to arguably one of the most white, most racist states / creators. Absolutely, Kayla. Listen, aside from this, James is by far one of my most favorite all-time creators. I would say right now, in this period of life that I'm in, and you can ask my mods, you can ask my best friend Katie, you can ask my two best friends Jazz and Joanne. James Neese is my favorite creator. He has been for probably the last 2 months. I cannot get enough of him. He is so kind to people. He is so loving to people. He pours into people on this app. He is what TikTok is supposed to be about. And these two fucking disgusting, vile humans try to strip every ounce of happiness that anyone gets on this app. Look how nice and positive he was so happy to do that for them. He spent fucking 7 hours doing that. On live. If anybody, including them, had a problem with it, in those 7 hours, you didn't think to say something? Publicly or privately? Like, you didn't think to say, hey, I don't like I don't like the way it looks. That's offensive. That's something, anything. I'm talking about James Neese, Jeffree Star, and Barbs. You didn't think to speak up and say a word? No, you let him do it for 7 hours. You saw him pour his time, his energy, his money, his love. And y'all can say, you don't love us. You don't even fucking know us. Shut the fuck up, Jeffree. You're a piece of shit, man. James does actually probably love y'all. Because James actually loves people. Because James cares about, and that's the thing. I don't know James personally. All I know is what I see of him on this app. But I see a lot of him on this app. That man puts more time, energy, and effort into this app, into his people, into his building his community than any other creator. He doesn't just get on here and use people for their fucking money like the two of y'all do and scream at people because they don't send enough or they don't win him a battle, Barbs. Y'all are the most ungrateful people I think I've ever met. Shame on y'all. Seriously, shame on you, Jeffree, and shame on you, Barbs, for fucking co-signing that bullshit of Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star is the most vile person on this app. He uses his influence and power over people. He's fucking garbage. And anybody who defends it, kick rocks. For what? For what? You think you're gonna get some sort of kickback? You think you're gonna get... Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Jennifer. No, of course not. Because Barbs doesn't think that anything Jeffree does is racist. You know what's even crazier about the color of the doll? He tried so many times to lighten the color. He tried so... the amount of effort. Every time I clicked in, he was doing something to try and make it better so that she would like it more. He spent 7 hours trying to do something that he thought that she would appreciate and like. And she lied to his face, told him that she appreciated it, told him, was clearly, it was something that touched her by the amount of effort he put in based on her reaction when being told. Jeffree clearly wasn't just saying those things to not be appreciative of it. Letting Barbs know he spent 7 hours. Why else would you tell her that? To show how much time and energy he put into it. Man, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all for even trying to take any ounce of joy out of that man. He is one of the most kind, courageous, giving people on this app. He works harder than any of you put together. And he is actually someone who deserves everything that they get on this app. And he gets a lot. And every single penny is deserved. And y'all are mad about that. Y'all are mad that y'all do nothing. You're not entertaining. You sit on your ass. You're lazy. You're entitled. You're incompetent. And not to mention, Jeffree, you're a fucking racist. You're the real racist. This is projection at its finest. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all for even insinuating about getting his page taken away. Fuck you. Fuck you. His page taken away for what? For doing something that being stalked when he was younger? No, I haven't. Man, you think what? You think that because you're pointing the finger now at him, everybody's going to forget about everything that you have done and still do to this day? Good morning. It's crazy. Crazy to me. I'm fucking worked up. I'm so heated by this. You could have picked anyone, man. You could have picked any other creator on this app. Anybody. I don't forgive racism. I never. The person has to truly change. Bless his heart, man. Not to go into their lives and try to defend him. Yeah, that's what's crazy. Thank you for pointing that out. Can somebody pin Clip's comment real quick? That's what's crazy about this. This man is being falsely accused and persecuted by fucking Dumb and Dumber over here. And he still had the respect and couth to tell his chat, hey, don't go over there and defend me. Don't go over there and get into it. Don't go in there and start. I don't want just. I mean, he is. Oh my God, I'm getting more angry just thinking about it. There's a reason that James Neese can be live for 8, 9, 10 hours a day and keep a room of 1,000+ people at any given moment. There's a reason for that. It is because he endlessly and tirelessly pours into... Did you see Barb's story? I don't follow them. What is it? James, he's a creator, a live streamer on here. One of the best. Actually, I would argue to say he is the best. But that's because I personally like what he does. That's, he's not going to be for everybody. You either quit or keep going. They both hurt, G.
Hey, it's me, B. Smith, and I usually keep to myself on this app. I mind my business, I make flower arrangements, I make lemonade, soft girl shit. But some things require me to speak, and this is one of them. What happened to Barbs was not humor, it was not creativity, and it wasn't harmless. In fact, it was mockery, and rooted in the tradition of
skip to her writing. Okay, hold on. I gotta blow my nose.
And before anybody tries to explain it away and drags the word intent all through the comments like intent mattered, let's pause and add some clarity.
Sorry, I should have muted. I'm sorry.
See this? This is a woman with joy, presence, and a face that's hers.
What?
Anyone that knows me normally, as soon as I'm pissed off, I go all the way left. Lately, I've been trying to not react as soon as possible. I've won games and went off on people after. It had nothing to do with the game. I was going to express myself no matter what after, because what offended me the most is it was calculated. He wanted an angry reaction and didn't get one immediately. This app... What? What's even more sad is people with nuts in their name writing me in my DMs telling me to go. Nobody. Let me explain something to you. She will never have proof. And if she does, it is an account that she made up. Nobody in James's community is sending her messages telling her to unalive herself. You're a liar and you're sick to lie about something like that. Good thing we got screenshots. File saved. Shut up. No, not file saved. Show the screenshots. Show the proof. If somebody is sending you threats like that, out them. Out them. But nobody's doing that. You're a liar. Barbs, you're making that up to make people feel bad because you didn't get the reaction from people that you thought you were going to get by screaming racist. You and Jeff. What a joke. Everybody tap the screen. I have a feeling this is being reported. Sorry, I'm going to hit my vape. James would never, like, God, it just is pissing me off. Of all people, man. Of all people. James' niece. You guys are crazy. That is crazy to me. Why would y'all do that? I also want to point something out about what blackface is. Because they don't know how to educate people. Because they don't even know what they're talking about. I can't read your name. Is it Notorious Kim? Notorious Kim. They don't know what they're talking about. They're just slinging accusations at him, hoping they'll stick. But they don't know how to have Jeffree Star have a conversation educating somebody on why that was insensitive. Please. That's got to be a joke. Thank you for your heart me's, guys. If you haven't already, please drop your daily heart me. If you're new here, gifting is always optional. It is never required to be in my lives. All I ask is that you engage, tapping the screen, dropping a daily heart me, hitting repost and share if you can. Those are the only things that I ask. I'm not on here trying to become a millionaire and all that. So gifting is just optional. I only ask about heart me's to help. It's helpful. Okay. Point is, they targeted someone who they see as weaker than them, who they knew would have the reaction that James had to the situation. They knew that he would not engage in a fight with them. They knew that he would not send his community out after them. But where they sadly, for them, sadly, fucked up, is they did go after someone who has people like me who support him. Because I will talk about you, and I will go after you, and I will call you out for the bullshit that you're doing. Jeffree Star, you're disgusting. And Barbs, you're no better for jumping on that bandwagon with him. Shame on y'all. Seriously, shame on y'all. Jeffree Star, you are what makes not only this app unbearable, you are what makes the world unbearable. You are vile. You are nasty to people. You try at every single chance, opportunity you get, you try to bring people down. You try to steal joy from people. You try to steal success from people. You are jealous of everything that James has built because, like I have said in previous videos about you, what you desire more than money is fame and popularity. And you'll never have that because people see you for who you are. And what you are is a disgusting, vile person. You don't deserve anything that James' niece has ever had. And you'll never have that. Ever. What am I doing? I'm gonna let you explain, chat. We're not gonna attack people. So I thank you, Amy, for the galaxy. What am I doing? Give him 30. What's up, Spanish Rose? Okay, go ahead. Both of them. Have fun. Bye, Susie Q. You can kick the one that agreed with them, too. They can go. The pair can go. So I just need it to be made abundantly clear. This isn't a democracy over here. This is my live stream. And you're not about to sit here and play in my face and try to derail my live. I said what I said, and I stand on it. So you can try to compare me to the racist that is Jeffree fucking Star, but you are sadly mistaken. And you can try to get me and bait me. It's not going to work. We don't do that over here. I'm not going back and forth with you. This is my space, not yours. You don't get to dictate the conversation over here. The conversation over here is that what Jeffree Star does is try to break down every good thing and good creator on this app. I'm sure I am. I'm sure I'm being mass reported right now. Isn't who 2K's battle buddy? James? No, that's not his battle buddy. Actually, if you click on my profile, I think one of my pinned videos is a response video I did to Jeffree and the 2K situation. So Shelves, it's James. Oh, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm heated. My apologies to James and to the like that's the kind of stuff he does. Randomly takes the S off of his name. Like, do y'all not understand? He's the most like I'm mad, and I shouldn't be this is not something that we should even be fighting about. But it's so gross to go after somebody like him. Y'all should be ashamed. The people who are supporting that shit, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, man. So fun and so loving. He's literally one of the most entertaining people on this app. It's not even just about the entertainment part, though. And I know we've been on this for a second, and I am going to reset in 5 minutes because I know that I'm being mass reported. I just got told to reset by somebody. I haven't got a restriction yet, though, so hopefully everybody just keep tapping the screen as much as you can. That's exactly it, Gretchen. He is a breath of fresh air in a really dark time in life. When things are really, really dark right now. And have been for a while. James gives us space for people to go to escape hatred and bigotry and racism and all the nasty, horrible things that this world has to offer. And y'all might think, oh, this is so dramatic. No, it is an escape. You want to know why there's over 2,000 people sitting in his room all day, every day? It's not because they just like what they're looking at. Although, with all due to his lovely fiance, he is very lovely to look at. But has nothing to do with that. It is because he is so kind. He is so creative. He is so entertaining. He is so giving. He pours into every creator that he comes in contact with, every moderator that he speaks to, every person in his chat that he possibly has communication with. That's why there's over 2,000 people religiously sitting in his rooms. And you're mad about it, Jeffree Star. You're mad about it, Barbs. You're mad that you sit on your asses and do nothing on this platform. And you want everything that he has achieved. You wish you could be him. And that is why you chose him. Exactly. Mad they lost. They're mad about life. Jeffree Star has never been happy. He has been this way since he came on social media. He started this way, he will end this way. And until people stop supporting people like him, they'll stay. They'll be around. But I'll tell you one thing, one person you will never take down out of all of them, I think, is James Neese. He has worked way too hard, and the community that he has, they would follow him. I would follow him anywhere. I don't care what platform he's on. I don't care. If James Neese has no fans, I'm dead. Beth, same. I am in and out of that room every day, all day. I don't even look at it as a fan. He's somebody I look up to as a creator. He is somebody that all creators on this app, I feel like, should aspire to be. It just floors me. And out of all things to accuse him of, a racist? Shame on you, Jeffree. Seriously, shame on you, Jeffree. Shame on you and shame on Barbs. Shame on the both of you. To know, and if you know anything about James, and I am not new. I've been following him for about probably about 10, 11 months, but I've really started to pay attention to him over the last probably 3 or 4. If you know anything about him, all the work that he put into that, all the love, the energy, the care, he tried his hardest with skin tone, with hair, with lashes, with all of it. And to be played in his face like that, you know, if you followed him, how he felt when he got off of that, when he got off the app, how he felt being talked about like that by his peers, by people that he does care about. If he didn't, he wouldn't have spent 7 hours out of his day doing it. You think he did that for hate? You think he did that to be like, ha 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 ha? Also, this whole like, it's not blackface. Do y'all know they don't even know what blackface is. She is black. And I think somebody in the chat said it earlier. It might have been Nosy, or it could have been somebody else said, she's mad that the doll looked like her. What up, CJ? I'm just so heartbroken for the situation. It's not even just James. It's the situation. It's that nobody is ever... Why can't we just take care of the ones who take care of everybody else? Why? Because let me just pause for a second. James isn't just worried about himself. Look at the way he interacts with, like, say, Saucy, right? He sees Saucy as the creative, the entertainer, and the artist that Saucy is, and he is always building Saucy up in that aspect. And it's not just Saucy. I'm just using their relationship because I think their relationship is, I love it. I love their interactions. But he is constantly building Saucy up for music, for anything that Saucy does, building Saucy up as a battler, as a creator. He's building creators up left and right. People who are bigger than he is on this app. People who are smaller than he is on this app. Random people that he doesn't know that he requests randomly. Absolutely. And Saucy pours into James. Oh, I'm not taking that away from Saucy. I'm just simply saying, like, why did we have to pick James of all people, man? but yeah, Mary, if you go on my page, my pinned video is actually a response video to Jeffree Star trying to belittle 2K. And let me just say this for anybody who thinks this. That is not why I don't like Jeffree Star. I have never liked Jeffree Star. There's never been a time where I have supported Jeffree Star. I don't follow him. I don't engage with him. I don't buy his products. I don't like people who support him. I don't support him. I won't support him. There's not enough money in this world. He could come in right now and send me $10,000. And I would give it away to charity and laugh in his face. What a joke you are. And shame on you. And I could use $10,000. Right, Jay. Does it Jay Home? Jeffree's been a racist since the beginning of time, and he shows his colors. Yep. I just cannot wrap my mind around it. So I tried to give the girl her time, whatever the girl's name was earlier, Tia, I think was her name, to say why I'm doing the same thing, how I'm doing the same thing apparently that Jeffree's doing. I'm not really sure how we got to that conclusion. She wasn't fast enough. Again, if you don't like it, keep moving, keep scrolling. Sorry, I'm hitting my vape. I'm just really disappointed. I'm really disappointed that of all people, it had to be James. And I know that he puts on a happy face. Exactly, Marcus. Exactly. Jeffree is one of those people that likes to throw the rock and hide his hand. And he loves to point the finger over there to take away from what he's doing over here. He's always been like that. He'll always be like that. And what's sad about it is that I'm so sorry. James, my apologies to the nut community. I really do apologize. And to James himself. I don't know if I'm supposed to take that serious or not, but I don't want to get, yeah, look what he did to Michaela. And I don't even really care for Michaela that much. And I don't dislike her. I don't really know much about her, but the stuff that they have done to her, him and his little band of hooligans, wild. But anyway, my point is that because of who James is and because of the community that he's built and because he is so genuine, he is taking what them and their communities are throwing at him. And he went to his community and said, we're not engaging with it. I don't want y'all over there fighting with them. I don't want y'all defending me. I don't want y'all saying anything. And listen, I was going to hold my tongue because he said that. But that doesn't sit right with me. And I apologize to James if this isn't what he wanted for me to do or wanted from people, but I am not going to sit back and let him just be torn to shreds over something so blatantly wrong. It's wrong. This is wrong. And people can think this isn't a big deal. It is a big deal. In a world where racism is running rampant, why the fuck are we falsely accusing people of being racist? There is racism to point out. And Jeffree, if you want to start, go look in the fucking mirror. Start there. Why don't you point out that racism before you point out racism that doesn't even exist? And that's what's throwing me. That's what's literally throwing me right now. Yeah, a week ago, made jokes about deportation centers and ICE, and has how many times made disgusting, vile remarks about black people and used the N-word. I don't care if it was 10 years ago. I don't care if it was 20 years ago. I don't care if it was last week. You did it, and you do it, and you think you're better than people, and you think that the color of your skin makes you better than and more powerful than everyone else around you and everyone else that exists in this world. What a disgrace, man. What a disgrace. James fucking niece, man. James niece. James niece. James. I'm going to make a video about this. And I'm sure, like the last time I made a video, Jeffree will send his little minions and, you know, people to attack. And I don't really care. And if I lose another page, well, add it to the list. It'll be my 5th one in a year. I'll come back and build another one. My backup is in my bio. Please follow me there. I don't really care. I'm not going to sit idly by while Jeffree Star spews his bigotry and lies and hatred on a creator that works his motherfucking ass off to be good and kind to people. That's crazy to me. And more creators need to speak out. More people need to say something. Because that's not okay. I'm sorry, but it's not okay. I don't like this. I don't like that in a world where racism is literally one of the most, it is something that is running rampant. This administration, this political climate, this world that thank you for being here, AZ, this world that we live in, and Jeffree Star, you are at the top of that when it comes to content creation and live streaming. You yourself are MAGA. You yourself believe in everything that Trump is doing. You voted for the man and you stand 10 toes down on that. For you to point the finger at anyone, but especially James, fuck you, fucking clown. You're a clown. That's all you have been, and it's all you will ever be in this life. You have so much hatred in your heart. You are so jealous of everything that anybody gets that you're mad that y'all lost a battle, so now we're flipping the fucking script? Please, eat my ass. Fucking loser. All right, I need to breathe. Same, Lucy. What a disappointment. And anybody jumping on that bandwagon and anybody that's praising Jeffree for calling this out, please, please be so for real right now. Yeah, I am going to reset because I'm being told by a large creator that I need to reset, that I'm being mass reported. So I'm going to come right back up. I do too, Kayla T. I'm going to come right back up. Literally down, up. Okay. Love y'all.